What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dark Titan back with another YouTube video today. And today we're gonna be discussing my wish list for NBA 2K24. Just letting y'all know off the bat, this is all opinionated. This is nothing to do, I'm obviously not a creator of 2K, I don't work with 2K at all, obviously, or anything like that. This is just my wish list for 2K24 based on what I've seen in the past, based on what I think should happen in the future. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. See ya.
Know you want me for my bread, you ain't fucking with my head. Try to push me to the edge, I reverse that shit instead. You want me cause I'm more, you want me cause I'm more.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go over exactly what I think should be in 2K24. So we're gonna get straight into it and start off with what I think the builder should be like. Alright, so I fully believe that 2K24 should either bring back 2K19's builder or 2K20's builder. Archetypes / pie charts were honestly not the most balanced. I wouldn't call it balanced because they could do some tweaking in both of them, but they allowed players to make something that had one job or had two different jobs, but it wasn't OP. Nothing was super overpowered. A sharpshooter couldn't get contact dunks like crazy. A stretch big was crazy because they were shooting over people in 2K19, but that's not the point. I'm not trying to say bring the exact builds back. They can still do some tweaking to them, but bring archetype system back or pie charts that basically will level the game. Like I said in my dream build for 2K24, I hate seeing builds that shouldn't be shooting or builds that or the fact that every build can shoot. I hate seeing that, and the reason I hate seeing that is because honestly, not everybody in the NBA can shoot. I said it before. There's people that can't shoot in the NBA. Giannis is not a really good three-point shooter, so why is somebody making a Giannis build or a really dominant in the paint power forward? Is it that he's literally still shooting from three like crazy? He's still in the corner greening. He's at the top of the key greening. Not every build is like that. So I really think that they should do something like this for the builder system, and I think it would help out a lot. When it comes to the badges for 2K24, I think they should really bring back something like 2K17, 2K18, 2K19. Something like this right here on the screen, where you have to, it shows you how close you're already getting it, but you have to actually earn the badges, and there should be set badges for whatever you pick. I don't think it should be you can pick every badge. Would it be okay if you can pick every badge? Sure, that's not a problem. I just think that you should earn them. I think you should earn them. Kind of 2K17, you could earn every single badge except you only got 5 that could go to Hall of Fame. And those were related to your archetype the best. The other ones all had to be bronze. In 2K19, you had a certain amount of badges that you got because of your archetype base. If you were a sharpshooting shot creator, you got deep range Jedi. I'll show you here. It shows you all the stuff that you can get and how far you can do it. I'm not saying that this needs to be an only my career thing where you have to only get badges in my career. That's not what I'm saying. You don't have to only get badges in my career. You can do this in the park, in the rec, in the pro-am, wherever you're playing. I just think that it should be earned. I don't think you should just earn a badge point in general and then put it wherever you want. It's not a terrible idea. We've done it for the past 5 years now, and it's not bad. It's not. It's just. It's my personal opinion. I think that you should have to earn your badge points in this type of way. For the dribbling in 2K24, I really believe they should go to 2K19. 2K19's dribbling was really fun. It had a lot of different movement. It wasn't like something, really easy. Something that basically just was like look at these clips real quick. This is insane. I loved looking at this. I loved playing through this. I had a stretch 4 in this game, and or stretch big I called it still in this game, and it was just crazy. But look at this. Look at this dribbling. I'm not a big dribbler, so you guys can't quote me on all this and look at me like I'm supposed to know all this, but this is definitely something that I think should come back in 2K24 100%. It honestly just looks so much fun, and I think if they brought it back, people would be amazed. People would come back to the community just because of the dribbling for it. 2K24 should also bring back 2K22 shooting. As you see in the background, honestly, 2K22 shooting sniper badge, and the sniper badge just didn't. It made everything too easy. You could not time your shot right, and it was most likely going in almost every single time. If they just took that badge out, not a lot of whites went in, but a decent amount at least, or more than in 2K23, where it's literally green or miss. And I don't think it should be green or miss, because if there's players like my build right now, I have my sharpshooter that's a 99 3 ball. You're gonna tell me I missed just because I mistime it slightly? No. Come on, there's players in the NBA like Curry who just throw up shots. I'm not saying he doesn't have skill, because he does. I'm not even listening. I'm not getting into that. But sometimes the shots he takes are wild shots and they go in, and it's because that's just how basketball is. So you can't 19 or 20, 22 shooting in it and then give it sniper again. It's not going to work. If you take out sniper, it honestly could be a really good game. Now 2K24's defense needs to be like 2K16's defense 100%. If it's like 2K16's defense, it's going to be really good. The paint defense was 10 times better. I'm so tired of seeing people go up on my big men that have Hall of Fame anchor and Hall of Fame whatever it is. The point is that I'm tired of seeing them seeing up and still getting dunked on, or still getting 46% layups and all this other crap that just shouldn't be in the game. It just really shouldn't. So I think coming out with 2K24's defense is really going to help out 2K24's defense if it's like 2K16. As long as it's like 2K16, it'll definitely help out the game just like this. Just look at this. It just helps out a lot. You get a lot more body contact. You get a lot of other stuff. This is just jump. It's just how it should be. 2K16's defense should be in 2K24. Now, I am a firm believer in that if you bring back the park affiliations from 2K15 to 2K17, the world will burn. It'll be amazing, like in a good way. I know that sounds weird, but that in a good way. It will be really good for the community, and people would go back to having their own separate parks, which would be awesome, and which I think should be on different servers, by the way. They shouldn't be all in one big server where everything's gonna lag and just not work out. But Rival Day can come back, and Rival Day can actually be fun. They tried doing little things like every event now is competing and stuff like that. No, but Rival Day could come back, and that would honestly just really be awesome. And people would actually play it. People would come back to the community. It really would help. I think honestly 2K24 should bring back the Sunset Ballers, River City Rough Riders, and the Old Town Flyers. It really would help. Now, this is something that the entire community is asking for, and I am on board with it. Give me Rookie to Legend back. Please, give me the Rookie to Legend rep system back. I know seasons have been confirmed for 2K24, but that does not mean that we're not going to get a Rookie to Legend or another rep system in general. Even if it's not this one, even if it's 2K17, or if Superstar is one of the max ones, even that's fine with me. Just as long as we have something to grind for throughout the entire year, and it's not just seasons. The reason seasons fail is because people get to level 40 so fast, and then they have nothing to do for the rest of the season, so they just stop playing the game. And the rewards are really bad in seasons. Like, they're just really bad. And I think that if 2K made some better rewards, it would help out a lot, especially with parts like, why are there My Team cards in a park season, or a My Career player season? I'm not going to use that. I'm a My Career player. I'm not going to use a My Team pack or a My Team shoes or whatever it is. And then also the wheel spin. Don't even get me started on the wheel spin either, man. Oh man. Why am I getting double XP coins when I'm level 40 and I can't use them next season anyway? So why am I getting them? There's no point at all. I just think that if 2K24 wants to succeed, they need to bring back a Rookie to Legend in some type of form, or even a different rev system, but as long as it's aside seasons. Seasons is going to be here. Seasons isn't going to go away, because that's how they're making their money. It's basically like a battle pass that you don't have to pay for, although somebody said that they might have to pay for it in 24. Well, will you have to pay for it in 24? I don't know. But all I know is that if they bring back Rookie to Legend, the whole entire park community especially will come back in full force. Now, if 2K24 brings back park events from 2K19 or 2K20, that will be amazing. That one, oh, people would love that. I would love that. Like the Ruffles Ridge Challenge 4-point shot was awesome. I remember going there with my sharpshooter and having my boys with me, and we were just pulling from deep. We never won anything because, again, in 2K19, 2K20, I wasn't super competitive either. I was more competitive than I was in 2K16, 100%, but definitely not. But stuff like this, or like Protect the House, was also an amazing event. I mean, it was fun to play. These things were fun to play. It made you want to get back on the game. The events in 2K23, they were just not fun. Nobody looked at them and said, hey, I'm gonna play this event because I want to do this and that. It's just not worth it. Even with maybe you getting a limited boost for a certain one or something like that, it just wasn't worth it at the end of the day. And I think that if they bring back certain events like this, or like Formula, or Basketball Gods especially, you bring back stuff like that, yeah, it's going to be a great game. This one might be a weird one, and it really is a personal thing for this one. I think that they should bring back my courts to next gen, or bring in my courts to next gen, because I'm so tired of having to go to the Gatorade facility just to look at my jump shot, or having to go to my Pro-Am arena just to look at my jump shot. Like, why can't I just have a my court, and why can't I invite my friends over to the my court and we can run it up in there and just chill and even practice our jump shots sometimes, you know, something like that. That's honestly just something that I think should be in the game. It's not something that is important, and I know the more important details that need to go into the game first, but it wouldn't hurt if it came back. The last thing, again, maybe another personal thing, but I think the community would do good with that as a whole. Bring a really good My Career story, and one that doesn't mean that you have to do it to play My Career games. Don't force us into everything we're doing. That's not what we asked for. We don't want that. Don't force us into play this My Career story. But at the same time, make it a good story. Make it something that's relatable. Like, these last few 2K My Career stories have just not been good at all, and yeah, it's just not good. It doesn't bring you back to the game. It doesn't make you want to make other characters sometimes. Like, I used to want to play My Career 24/7. I used to play characters all the time because I wanted to have different experiences in my story. But the story's so bad now, and they force you to do stupid stuff. Like, why am I selling Franks on the side with a wiener in my head? Like, why is that a thing? Why am I going around showing out all these trying to get rapping deals? Like, not everybody in the NBA is a rapper. Like, it's something that doesn't need to be in the game. And I also think that they should have two separate storylines for My Career. One if you're doing good, and one if you're doing bad. Why is it that I'm in My Career and I drop 50 points in a game, let's say 25 for 25, and Kendrick Perkins is still telling me I'm terrible and that I'll never make anything of myself in this league? I just think that if you make two separate ones, which isn't that hard, honestly, one where if you do bad, Kendrick Perkins talks bad about you. One if you do good, Kendrick Perkins can still be a little iffy on you, but he can say, hey, this man's doing what he's got to do. Or you have other players saying, hey, this guy's dominating, while Kendrick Perkins is saying, hey, well, this guy's garbage, I don't believe in him. Again, stuff that doesn't really matter to the game right now, but it will help, I think, bring a My Career community back to this game, as we haven't had one fully in a while, and I just think it would help out a lot. Alright guys, that was my wish list for NBA 2K24. Let me know if you guys agree in the comments, if you disagree, or if you want something different added to the game that I didn't talk about. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. And I think I'm like 1 subscriber away from 50 as recording this video. As soon as I hit 50, I told you I'm doing my room tour. That's going to be the next video that comes out if I hit 50 subscribers. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys for watching the entire video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great night, whatever time it is for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good one.
No, you want me for my bread, you ain't fucking with my head. Try to push me to the edge, I reverse that shit instead. You want